Honors Pre-Calculus Final Exam Review for 2013. We're on problems numbers 6 and 7. So on number 6 and 7 it says to find the reference angle for the given angle, and we have 138 degrees and negative 370 degrees. So we start with, we need to start with an angle in standard position. And if we draw an angle with its origin, its original side, on the along the positive x-axis, and then we measure in the counterclockwise direction 138 degrees. So here's 90 degrees right here, and 138 degrees, well, it's not going to bring us quite to 180 degrees, so we'll leave it about there. We don't have to be exact, it's 138 degrees. So this angle is in standard position because its original side is along the positive x-axis. Now, reference angle means the shortest angle back to the x-axis. So reference angle is the shortest angle back to x-axis. So what we want to do is just look at our picture and say, all right, here's the x-axis here. Now I could go this way back to the x-axis, but the shortest way back to the x-axis is going to be right here. So I have to ask myself, what is this angle? Because this is the reference angle, right there. So I can see that since this is 180 degrees over here, in order to get this angle in here, I'm just going to have to do 180 degrees minus 138 degrees. So 180 degrees minus 138 degrees is 42 degrees. And that's my reference angle. This reference angle is 42 degrees. So we would say for problem number 6, we're going to say the reference angle for 138 degrees is 42 degrees, and that's all we're going to say. Now on the next problem, number 7, so this is number 6 up here. For number 7, again we can just draw our angle in standard position, and really the easiest way to get the reference angle is to draw the angle in standard position. And there are a couple of formulas that you can use, but the easiest thing is just to draw it. So in standard position, we're going to put our original side along the positive x-axis. Now our number 7 is supposed to be negative 370 degrees. So we first of all have to contend with that the angle is negative. That means we're going to go clockwise instead of counterclockwise. We're going to go around this way. Now the other thing that we have to contend with is that 370 is more than 360 degrees. So if I keep going around 360 degrees and then I go 10 degrees more, that's what the angle negative 370 degrees looks like. So that angle ends up here. So we can say, for example, that it's coterminal with a 350 degree angle. But that's our negative 370 degree angle, means we went in the reverse direction 360 degrees plus 10 more. Now all we have to do to get the reference angle is say, what is the shortest angle back to the x-axis from where I ended up, which was here? Well, from here, the shortest angle back to the x-axis is this one, and our reference angle is always positive. So we're just going to say, how many degrees do I have to go through to get back to the x-axis? And it looks like I have to go back 10 degrees since I went 10 degrees past that x-axis. So for number 7, I'm just going to say the reference angle for negative 370 degrees is 10 degrees, and that's all I have to say. So the basic process for finding reference angle, well, we want to understand that reference angle is the shortest angle back to the x-axis, and the way we're going to find it, draw that angle in standard position and just look at the situation. Am I going to have to subtract from 180 like this one? Am I going to have to just measure the difference that I went past 360 like this one? It's just a matter of looking at the picture.